This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience. Wait, I have both. Would you like to review the details of content which contains spoilers? No, what the fuck? Of course not. Playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's... Whatever. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Ooh! Okay, okay. Look, guys, I'm one of them. Oh god, I look hysterical. Is everything good with the volume? Yo, Tiny Mudcup, thank you so much for Prime. A little higher? Is it too loud? I feel like I need to put it lower, honestly. It's kind of like loud compared to my voice. There you go. Is the volume compared to my voice like it's more like readable? Alright, there we go. Enter my name. My name is Demenishki. Demenishki. Record YouTube intro? Oh. Okay. Okay, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Hi, YouTube! I can't! Hello? This is my first time playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I can't do it. Can we just start to play? Just do Brian or something. Just do Brian or something. I can't do it. I can't. It's not in my soul to do that. How come there's this shit? Is this supposed to be here? Hey. Yes? I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Okay. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and a good friend since we were children. Okay, okay. You know, the kind of friend that you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because we've known each other for so long. True! I have so many friends like that, where we just like kind of know each other for a while, so you know, it just is what it is. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I'll get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of my crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. What?
I overslept again.
But I caught you this time. Oh, do you want... Oh, wait. Do I... Okay. Do I have to, like, voice act what I'd imagine them hearing like or, like, sound like? Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Eh?
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me.
That's mean, demenishki.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. The doy. Fine.
But did you wait for me after all? I guess I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the street became increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Okay.
By the way, Demenishki, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any club. I like how you just hear my voice going lower. Because I realize it's a demenishki. Shit. I haven't been looking either.
Eh? That's not true.
You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible. Oh, this is my monotone, like, inside voice. Okay, I get it. I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going about. I just talk like American Psycho. Sayori likes to worry a lot. Oh my god, wait! I'm doing it! Oh my god! Wait! I'm doing the Bateman thingy! Oh my god, no way! I can't believe I could do it! Wait! I've always wanted to do it, but I didn't know how to as a woman. Oh my god! Sayori likes to wake up a little. Too much about me. I gained a new skill! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! When I'm perfectly content just by getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
Your happiness is really important to you, you know.
To me, you know.
And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? No.
Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Bitch, what the fuck?
Alright.
I'll look into a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess. I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I can actually do it, dude! It's so crazy! Dude! Yo, wait! Is it not? Dude, I can't tell whether it's good or not, because, like, of course you're gonna hear it differently than, like, I speak it in my brain. Is it good? Is it like American Psycho? Yay or nay? It is good? Really? Ah. It's pretty good? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her of her little head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with an anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into a classroom while I was spacing out. I looked around and realized that I'm not the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in.
Oh fuck, I actually do that in school.
Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
Okay, bitch, what the fuck do you mean by that? You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori,
yeah?
there's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie! Sayori's the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help us start a new club. Then she was the first one to show interest after. The one who proposed the club. I can't read like that forever. Can I not read like that forever? She inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Gah. Welcome to the literature club. No, I don't like that voice for her. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Ooh. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Wait, I'm a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, demenishki. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in the situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I'm not into any of them, bro. I don't want to be weird, but they all look odd. What are you looking at? Oh, sorry. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it! So, sorry. Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Actually, wait. Wait, close that one. So it's like more cleaner. Sayori says quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, demenishki. Monica smiles sweetly. Okay. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart and beautiful, athletic. Oh, what the perfect girl. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica! Come sit down, demenishki. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey! I made them! I'll get them! Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Ooga booga! The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner in the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens a closet. So, wait, do you guys know this game already? Like all of you? Am I the only one like playing this blankly? You don't? Okay. I think I sit next to Sayori. Natsuki probably marches back to the table, tray in the hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and a little piece of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Let's hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious! Sayori takes it with her mouth full and has managed to get every icing on her face. I turn a cupcake. I frown in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bit down. The icing is sweet, full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. What? Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made you anything? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did, so you already said, well, maybe. But not for you, you know, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri turns to the cake table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down and the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be my pastime for me, but I enjoy some tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider literature club? I was kind of afraid to answer this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel it right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. She talks like a bitch, bro. I don't like how she talks. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand up all the politics around the major clubs. Right. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's really great. Monica's a really great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't any more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club, eh? You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But make school events like festivals that much more important. Your cupcake fell? I'm confident that we can really grow at this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, demenishki, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read for the past 3 years, I don't really feel a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly, myself half joking. Natsuki head suddenly perks up! It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Why? Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? We'll see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world is like equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but always by the way her lights lit up when she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. Hi, Shadua! There's a lot of fucking reading, huh? By the way, oh sorry. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how writers can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes you think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Okay, relax.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over for me for a split second.
never mind.
Are you tired? No, it's just hard to like fucking read. I'm dyslexic. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gave you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine.
Aha! Your cupcakes are poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sari sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you wrote your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Wow. You might be willing to open up your readers, exposing the vulnerabilities and show, oh my god, Yuri, you're so fucking boring. in the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example for and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all stood in silence for a moment. Okay! I have an idea, everyone. Eh? Natsuki and Yuri looks quizzically admonic. What the fuck? I've never heard that word before. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have our new member, I think it'll help us a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, demenishki? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back at the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Sorry, you may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have any clubs to look at and oh. I lost my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, bro. I'm not into books, bro. What do you want me to do? But I'm sorry. I thought... Demenishki, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. What a fucking simp, bro. Speak your fucking mind! Why am I such a... Dude! Yo! I don't wanna stay in a club for a whole fucking year. Just because of some women? Hello? What the hell? How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Just say it! That is, if writing poems of this price, I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just wanted to if you really just want... Really now? If you really just came for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Why is literature so fucking hard to say? Literature. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks at me once more. Demenishki, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety swelling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Demenishki! Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayuri and I never walked home together anymore because she always stayed home after schools and clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Oh, does my OC wanna like hit it up? I'll just need to make most of my I cannot read today. Circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, if I have to fucking... No! Nibble. Whistle. Fluffy. Holiday. Blanket. Peace. Strawberry. Misfortune. What the fuck? Papa. Disown. Daz. Pleasure. A giggle. Together. Sensation. Twirl. Lazy. Passion. Aura. Milk. Poof. Anime. Kiss. Hi, Twisted. Hi again, demenishki. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Ha ha. Oh my god. Can you imagine I give that laugh? Ha ha. Oh my god. Let me drink water. I'm losing my fucking shit. This is so fucking hard to read for me. I have no idea. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Bro. Add it to an emote. That is so good. Well, back at the literature club, I was the last to come in, so everybody else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, demenishki. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. It's like Yuri told me you didn't even want to join the club this year. And last year too. I don't know if you have plans to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in her club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between, say, Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plopped back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Demenishki always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with the busy work without me even asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is messy and it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little Whoa! Oh, does she have no friends? Oh, she probably has no friends. How come you and demenishki can be good friends too? Oh, Sayori. As usually, Sayori seems oblivious to this weird situation she put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought me something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy! It's not really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a really big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. I'll be happy. It will make me happy no matter what. But guys, by the way, who's your favorite girl so far? Like, who do you like, I don't know, vibe with the most? I don't know, all of them are giving me weird vibes. You like the shy types, huh? Demenishki, Because I'm a manly man. The door, not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't know. I know, Yuri is not doing it for me, bro. Okay. Slowly growing up, I've realized that I completely understand being insecure and shy. Completely. It's a safe place for me as well. But kind of cringe. I don't know, Yuri makes me kind of cringe. Hello, G-Weed. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I don't want to make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Oh! TTS voice! It's short read, so it will keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks that I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, if you can read it at your own pace, I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an expression exasperated sigh within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You're looking for something in there? Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot! What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and oh dude, my spit. How do you stop the process of you making too much spit and then now my mouth is like, dude, I have a very long tongue. So when I speak too much, it becomes very hard to like actually talk consecutively. Hold on. I'm not kidding. It's actually an issue. I have a really big issue with that shit. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? You read manga, right? Ah, sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. How do you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of them. On the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She turns to a box of manga, slips a volume right in the middle of the rest. Ah! Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get closer to look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard in my life. That probably means it's either out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points at the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. I'll tell you one thing, demenishki. Consider this a life lesson from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She stuffs the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly mo. Don't just stand there! Ugh! Natsuki grabs my arms and pulls me out of the closet. Then she takes the seat against the wall beneath the window sills. She pats the ground next to her, signaling to me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't say that! You'll make me feel weird about it. Good night, Hamby. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I could feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back to flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's a bunch of friends at high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's a rare for writing to become entertaining through enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there gonna be a plot? Oof. Oh shit, isn't that rude to say? Damn, demenishki, I'm rude as fuck. Well, obviously, you think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess now that you're saying, a lot of the beginning is about simple things, like usually fun chapters where they're obsessed with a guy at an ice cream shop, but it just helps you get to know the characters, and besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's a lot of drama, like when they get all in their backstories, when some of them, and when some of their romance start to happen. That's what makes it really so good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. If anybody fucking said underestimated you to me, I don't know. Yeah, I'm a fucking douche in this game, bro. Holy fuck. Good night, Dick Cheese. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Oh, Natsuki gave me a little shove. I just meant I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Huh, good save. This chapter seems like it's talking about baking. That is just a guess, but there is a lot of baking in this manga. Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like, I would never get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still love all the hobbies to pick up from a manga. That's definitely one of the better ones. Yeah, true. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Whoa! That freaked me out! I don't know why that freaked me out. There's the way that it suddenly like came so close to my face freaked me out. Scary. I don't know, it just seems eerie. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's just fun sharing something you like with someone else. I mean, true. I love sharing things that I love with other people. Yo, Ceylon, thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think that manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know these kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough! Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens! Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel like a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't talk about that yet. Just finish the chapter. Has the game played this before? Nope, I just got it. Yeah, I have been streaming for a while. I only slept for 2 hours for the stream, actually. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It starks contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I could understand why. It's hard to express words that the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide to Natsuki, for whom it's rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone! Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? Sorry! I just need to make sure you have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly noticed how close she's getting to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away. Damn, that's very specific. Alright, I guess I'll stop here from now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but... Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow, so we can start with the next one. And then, if it gets spent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose it's necessary to sacrifice in exchange of seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Good night, Chaos! Yeah, I feel like this game would be a very good YouTube video, so you could pause it and watch it in your own time. You know what I mean? But it's nice to have in the background of a stream, probably. I would very much watch somebody play this game in the background. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff, carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write the poem last night? Yeah. my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't find much inspiration since I really never done this before. Well, now that everybody's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pulls out their poems. Good night, shout out! Sayori's is wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can you see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Good morning, Novit! You know what? I talked to Natsuki, right? It was Natsuki, the pink hair girl? I talked to her quite a lot today, and even bonded with her a lot more than, like, the other three girls, I feel like. Yuri freaks me out, and I know there's something about her that just, like, irks me. Like, I have, like, a bad... Same with Monica. They both have, like, this eerie feeling about her. I'm gonna go with Natsuki, because she was, like, the most normal, I would say. So, Yuri, bitch, I live, like, beside you. Hi, Dash! I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Eh? But that's the point of sharing in the whole... Then what's the point of sharing in the whole... Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Ugh. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I have in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Ugh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing your poems if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what a real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Huh? So in other words, you're saying that you like it? Natsuki gets caught in her throat. Hi, Lipton. Ugh, you're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing to the world like you're all self-important. I'm pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki really hates me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win. She's like a tsundere, no? A tsundere? Like she likes me, but she's like, you know, wants to like showcase it as like a hatred kind of thing, because she can't really express it on, like by herself, because she is uncomfortable sharing that emotion because she's so stuck, like used to being hardcore to everybody and not used to having a liking to other people. She seems like the type. I can't figure it out if it's a win or lose that she liked my poem. She's probably depressed. I just realized that came out of nowhere. But usually people that like, you know, not to generalize, but usually when people are extremely, you know, closed off of their emotions like that, there's something like hidden deep in, you know what I mean? In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it.
What am I reading? This has to be like... Cheeto! This has to be like in purpose, right? That she's like kind of not that smart. So I mean, there's nothing wrong with like reading mangas that are slice to life, but like, what the fuck? How could you have such a huge ego and then you write something that doesn't even like?
Nah.
Natsuki, I messed up. I should have chose that emo girl, bro. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be some all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't like taking my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like when the monkey goes... when the, what was written a while ago? Like, in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write a poem about it. What? Wait, what? That wasn't what the poem was it about? Maybe I'm the dumb one. I think I'm the dumb one. I didn't get her expression. All I saw was monkeys, like, do something. I didn't get that. Maybe I didn't read it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Good night, Dexter. People can try, but that's about it. Oh, I get it. Like, animals do their thing, but humans have to, like, try, and that's about it. Okay, I get it. Like, I set up this rhyme at the end, but then it fell flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did? I guess more went into that, I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't you expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud that I won't take that away from her. Yuri, probably. Yuri stares at the poem. My past is more than enough time for her to finish a reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. You don't have to force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. Okay, it's that bad then, huh? No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that she has several minutes and we haven't really gone anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there's a specific writing habit that usually typically of new writers, and have been through that myself. I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they form fit for the two together. The end result is that both of the styles and expressiveness are weakened. Yuri once finds her train of thought. It's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like a total expert. Of course, that's not something that you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning it by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you that valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Whoa, her writing! Sheesh! Okay! Yeah, this is my first playthrough. Ghost under the light. Okay, shit, I don't know how to read that. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Shh. Wow. That changed my life. Wow. Hey cows, good morning. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Wait, fuck, how did you know? Fuck, it's because it's because I'm not used to, I just don't read script. Oh, I was gonna say that! I don't read script often. A lot of people write in print nowadays. Like script is, cursive is dying in a way. I actually think your handwriting is really pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, demenishki. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poet often express their own thoughts and feelings to experiences in their work. They usually do more than simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, as soon as to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of it like that. That's really impressive. It's nothing really. Well, if it makes you happy that you think that, just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh, so much reading! Also, that made an inflection in your voice. Oh, really? You like it? Thank you. That was like, dude, Yuri's too much for me, bro. Hold on, let me drink water. Monica seems like that girl that is over excessive with control or something like that, bro. I don't want to hear her shit. I'll hear from my neighbor, bro. It would make sense to hear from my neighbor first and the thingy. This is a really good poem, demenishki. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right, but that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? That's like what I said before, demenishki. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people, That's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you're gonna have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you on to that. Yay! Now that you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this, so we'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepies from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. Ooh! With the rhyme! Play day. Okay, blue. 2. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Oh, okay. Damn, with the rhyme, with the goddamn rhyme. She's her, she's her! Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? No? Just a little bit? You can't just answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried to do my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It just came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds like just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially last night. I made egg and toast! Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast.
I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. It was so much fun! Manga's the best! Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Monica, okay. Hi, demenishki. Having a good time so far? God, the way I'm too mean to her, bro. I am way too mean to her. Raging Bull, I am not good at English. I'm way too mean to her, man. I'm like saying, I gave her such a mean tone. Cause like, she seems fake, man. Her eyes are dead. I can feel it in my like, my brain. I feel it. Having a good time so far. Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just to go in with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poems with me? It's kind of embarrassed, but I guess I have to. Don't worry about that, demenishki. We're all here just a little embarrassed today, you know. Can you imagine? I just read her voice like that? Jesus. Should I read her voice like that? That'll be so funny. Really? Do all of you guys like drink coffee? I don't. Not yet. Maybe later in my life I'll drink coffee. Just to see Joe from Family Guy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. Yo, Miggy! Miga! Ooh, thank you so much for tier 1! I haven't slept. I slept for like 2 hours, probably like 2 hours or something like that. I'm very tired actually. Thank you so much, Migu. But it's sort of the barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. I like it, demenishki. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Can I see my own poem? I want to see what I wrote. Oh, jeez. No! It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. She's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yeah, I'm Komsai. Yep. There's a lot of poems or so. There's a lot of He wrote Among Us novel. There's a lot of poems or stories out there that are not more than just simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're writing for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would only apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning though. So I could see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Bullying. Jesus, I haven't heard that word for a while now, Raging. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this, so that's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to kind of find a kind of style that suits you. Everything else might be a little bit of bias towards their own kind of styles, but I'll help you find what suits you the most, though. So don't force yourself to write the way that everyone wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Hole and wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor and an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with permanent copies of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. What? Oh, is she like saying how like
Okay, let me analyze this.
Is she kind of like saying how she just doesn't feel like she's the one making those choices? Or she has no control of her life? Because she was the one... Okay, I'm gonna say she has no control of her life. And she doesn't feel like she is going anywhere.
I need water.
Whoo! So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm not sure if I know how to put it, but I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. Good night, Van! It's been influencing my poems a little bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about these deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get down something in paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems could stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Guess that's why I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. Maislan and Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's this language? Eh? They say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki, dismissive, returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute! Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to say something? You mean you have to try to come up with something? Come up with something nice to say? That's things, but it doesn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Huh! If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. So Yuri liked it. Demenishki did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some of my suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Demenishki liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested into trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Demenishki appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way just to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Demenishki started showing up! Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turn towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Demenishki, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true! She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place! What's the point in making your poems all convoluted? For no reason! That means you should jump out of the reader and not force them to have to figure it out! Help me explain it to her, Demenishki! Wait, there's a reason we have many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way we can convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not necessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Demenishki? Well? How the fuck did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So I guess it's gonna be... Oh, fuck me. Did you know that my mom can hear all of this? How do I sound like if you weren't watching the stream? Dude, I sound like a psycho. Oh my god. Dude, I don't like either of them. I think Yuri is a little bit too pretentious. And Natsuki is a little bit dumbfounded and very simple. So, I'm gonna say help me. Like, hey, yo, listen, this is not my issue, bro. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Demenishki. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our own conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me! Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Oh, Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give out so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint out beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... Well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Big and gigantic bouncers of milkers. Oh my god, my mom heard me. Mommy? Do you have food? Nothing. Never mind. Sayori sense of triumph. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, like, kind of embarrassing for me. Nah, that's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see herself get hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to nod. Ooh, my boy has a crush. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk to them a little more. When will you change your voice? What do you mean by that? Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, mostly. Demishi, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat thing to talk about with everybody. Awesome! In that case, we'll do some things tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Yeah, sure. I think to myself, as I learned a little more about kind of poems everyone likes. But any luck, that means I can at least do better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Demenishki! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Actually, it's been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not really enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I could see why they'd make good friends with you. You know, demenishki, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone just likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay! Yeah, let's do this. Aw, dude, she's so cute. In terms of character design, I really like the... I'm a sucker for, like, dark-haired characters, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a very big sucker for that. Socks. Marshmallow. Vertigo. Email. Aura. Raindrops. Tenacious. Whirlwind! Pure, like me. Fluffy. Unstable? I don't know what I'm doing. Bunny. Forgive. Intellectual, like me. Captive. Fickle. Headphones. Anxiety. Climax. Comfort. Hey, Nemang. Okay, I think if I go any further, especially if this has a lot of reading. How long have I been playing this game? Can somebody like do exhibition one game or something? It's good, girl. It has a lot of reading. Do you think that I should rest my voice a little bit? How long is this game? Have you ever tried speaking just Filipino on stream? No. I've said a full sentence, but not like full Filipino. I'm an English speaking streamer. Hi, Ludio. Oh, really? Is it short? Doki Doki Literature Club length. Oh, 5 to 6 hours! Five to 6 hours! And I'm reading everything. Okay, I'll do until like 3 hour mark. I'll do one more day. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past few days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Shadow. Hi, demenishki. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. That's pretty simple things to get you in a good mood, eh? Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't you take a look at your purse, Sayori? Huh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted you to look at it. No, that's not NA. That is not an A. I promise you. Sarah never see retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns upside down and then lets the content spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair! How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought the snack before coming into the club. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. Ah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is her Brooks as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Demenishki to let me borrow some money. Oh, she's begging, huh? She is actually begging. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering isn't fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I get too absorbed into my book. Jesus, dude, I do not like her. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't really happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think like that. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That. So coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of us all, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys that she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles into the desk. Ah! Yeah! Ow! What? Huh? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sarah glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jesus, eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Suddenly, claps her head over her mouth.
I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot just over one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, but why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine.
So I'm really happy that you shared one with me.
Hee.
I guess in her seating goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it! Cookie still hands. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. So suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Muffled full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I left as well. Jeez, they're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay! She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a I wouldn't be surprised. She probably has more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly this door swings open. Sorry, I'm super late. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically wait, whoa, why is she glancing at me? Never mind that. What the hell held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was a study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Cap, I think you really need to download 7TV, bro. Like, you comment on everybody just using an emote. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, demenishki. Like it's my sweetly. Savannah! I didn't mean to put any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. Surreal! Thank you so much for 1,000 bits! What the whoa! Thank you so much! Thank you. Thank you. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! Can you have hearts in chat for Surreal? Thank you so much. Hi, Mir Frey. Hello, Wraith. So, did I miss anything today? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori mischievous as a scrappa D. I'm not sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book. Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, oh, do you hear my dogs? Hey, Mira, thank you. A little bit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. At the same time, I'd feel bad distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of her cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be in the first few pages. Good morning, Shath. Yeah, hi, Zen. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes met for a split second. But only did that make her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading this a bit, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, and that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that you isn't telling me, but I decided not just to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once I start picking up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What is it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol in the front cover. Alright, I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. Mira, thank you so much! She targets by these people who escaped by the human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she keeps desperately choosing who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Of course! You like it, you like what you see. You like what you see. Thank you. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, demenishki? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind's honestly the most shyest girls, in my opinion, are the most kinkiest. It's just that those kind of stories. Oh god, I think my mom heard me. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because of someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goal or their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out of the most naive one for letting their one-side morals interfere with the villains. Oh my god, this girl's language. They made out of some naive one letting those one-sided morals interfere with villains' plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things in like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I'm so sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means that you're passionate about reading. The least I could do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well just get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book, okay? I quickly retrieved the book that I had to put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I stepped into the next seat from Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. This is reading in a company with somebody. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I opened the book and started to start the prologue. I seem to understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I could feel her presence over the shoulder as I read. It's not a very particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but a feeling somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. Good morning, kid. I realize that she's not looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, eh? Don't you? I fucked up. I did not mean to click that. I do? I don't mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk into the side of my... Oh, damn, I have Riz, bro. I have W Riz, bro! Sure, I'm making my moves! Look at me. I'm gonna move my desk until it's against Yuri's and hold my book between the two of them. Sheesh! I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we reach Elaine and a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right arm to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left book between her thumb and forefinger. Sheesh! I do the same with my right arm and my right side of the book. That way I turn the page, Yuri slides it over her thumb and flips it to the side. But I'm holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision. Okay, wait, hold up. Yo, maybe Yuri is the one. I think Yuri is the one for me, bro. Do you see my eyes? It matches her eyes. Yo, is that a sign? I feel like that's a sign. Are you ready? Huh? You turn the page. Sorry. I think I just got distracted for a second. I glance over Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? You're not used to What? Hello? Is she calling me dumb? Did she just call me dumb? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, I'm used to reading. Hello. I read a lot of literature. Why do you think I'm in the literature club? Damn. Dang, she really went hard on me there. Wow. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit. Wow! Hello! I can read faster than you! What? Just because I made... Wow! I'm sorry, Mommy. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, okay. Thanks. You continue reading. Yuri's no longer asking me if I'm ready to turn the page. She instead just assumes that she finished the page before me, so I simply turn by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Hi, Z-Man. Intimate. My thumb gently letting go of the next page, letting it flutter over her side. She catches it on her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she's also second guesses a lot of things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I could see it in your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. Have you ever noticed that the things that they read are exactly the way the characters are? Like Monica was like really into... Hey, Monica, hey, Monica. Hey, Monica, hey, Monica. Hey, Monica, da-da-da-da-da-da. No, not Monica, the other girl. Natsuki? Nezuke? Hi, Tony. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But demenishki, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Wait, what? That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I didn't know you were so self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant it was kind of cute. Oh, what are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone! Okay, everyone! I think it's about time we share today's poem with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from fishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? Is that alright, Yuri? You kind of look down. I'm sorry. If you haven't been able to look forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Whoa. W Riz, dude. I have some game. Good night, Mello. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's a good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first two chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then I slip it in my bag. No. No, not the poems again. No, not the poems, dude. The poems are so annoying. Yuri. Oh, maybe we could get an tail emote. We'll see. Let's see what you've written today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Demenishki, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Sorry. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hand appears sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri busy collects her thoughts. I know Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience. Oh wow, damn, I'm thoughtful. I don't do that for people. I've never been able to tell, and I have ADHD, man. So I cut off people a lot, and I realized that I cut off people because I finished people's sentences for them. And I realized that it was actually something rude. So I've mostly realized how bad I do it when Moxie did this, okay? Moxie did this. He's speaking, and I'm like, I interject. I'm like, oh yeah, I know about that. Like, oh, and he was like, hold on, Demi, hold on. Keep that thought to your brain. Keep it. Do you have it in your brain? I'm like, yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me finish. And I'm like, oh shit, I fucked up. I didn't know. And then I realized that Moxie, his friends, are surrounded by ADHD I mean, like, he's friends with fucking XQC. Like, you get used to it, you know? I guess that's just like, in a way, I hope that, like, more people are like that to me, where they're more aggressive, like, telling me, like, yo, listen, let me finish my thought, you know what I mean? It's never meant to be rude. I just, like, have a fast brain that goes overwhelming. Hello, Nissan. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it makes me really happy. Are you saying that you've never shared your writing before? Really? I don't believe it. I only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Huh? Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't. I know. I wonder why. Anyway. Do you want to share? Do you want to share your poem? Share the poem you wrote today? Yeah. I do. If it's with you. If it's with me? Did she say that? If it's with me? I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. She likes me. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious well aware of the consequences. Hold on, I have a... Well aware of the raccoon. There we go. That's supposed to be my volume. The consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much of more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps, I'm merely projecting my emotions into a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one yesterday. I could see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine. Oh, by the way, my voice is gonna be different because I removed the fuck do you call it? Okay, I'm gonna draw it instead. So here's my microphone. Okay, it's like this. It's like the cover. Oops. Like the cover. That's my mic. And there's a cover in the tip. It's so that when I... Look at the difference. P, boo, boo, boo. Okay, and then I put it in. P, boo, boo, boo. You know how it's not like popping anymore? Like, you know what I mean? Anyway, so my voice is gonna sound different because I removed it and I forgot to remove it when I was recording something. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Windshield! Yeah! I got a windshield. No, I'm not talking about sussy things. Using the poem as a canvas to express my vivid imaginary imagery and conveying emotion through them. Yeah, if it takes it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in its own way. I want to express that way. A pop filter! Yes! That's what it's called! By the way, does it sound better? Does my mic sound better now that it's off? And to do it, indulge myself in more unusual hobbies. And those sort of things, I'm usually forced to keep it to myself. So sometimes, I enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people would just make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, demenishki? Yeah, well, I stream. Yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has something like that. The best way you could do is respect each other and our individualities. Individually. Oh my days. Why does this happen to me? Individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and sometimes things makes us uncomfortable. After all, if I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Sorry. Oh, I like this one, demenishki. It has a nice feeling in it. I'm glad. Does it mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. Deme Illiterate Club. I fucking hate you. I'm not sure how it works. Oh my god, every single time it's at 7 a.m. I start coughing really badly. I don't know if it's like the air, it changes or something, but I cough really badly at the morning. No, my coughs are rough at the morning, dude. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh, why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want me to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. She's bipolar. I'm kidding. There's a word for that, right? That's the word I'm looking for. Bittersweet! Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give that rain cloud a little hug. And a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Poetic. Poetic! It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing myself after all. Thanks, demenishki. I should get down writing that down then. Oh, fuck me. Oh, Yo, Shanks! Yo, Shanks, bro! Thank you so much for the raid! Shanks raid! Thank you so much. Yo, how are you? Oh, let me give you VIP. VIP. Shankarinos. Shanks. Though Subathon, dude, it's already capped. So, you know how it is. Dude! I kind of miss COD. I actually really miss playing COD. But I don't know, I think it's like already over, right? The beta's over? Or something like that? Or whatever. I'm playing this game. Have you ever heard of it? Yeah, I think it's over. No! So we have to wait for 2 months? Bro, I cannot play it in November because like, I'm gonna be addicted to God of War. I'm 100%ing that game in the hardest difficulty for sure when it comes out. So I'm not touching God of War when God of War. I'm not touching God of War. I'm not touching COD when it's God of War. Jesus. Oh, 1 month? Sheesh! The GOAT! You're him! Dude, oh my god! By the way, dude, guys. I've been addicted to watching Shanks' streams recently, actually. Like before, while I was like working for the debut thingy, I was like, I have never done this before, but I watched his stream from beginning to end. I've never done that in my life. Shit's crazy. Dude, Shanks, you're fucking entertaining as hell. I feel like playing Valorant is actually cucking you from getting as a bigger streamer. I'm messing. I'm not messing. I'm actually 100% serious. Good night, Caps. Shanks the GOAT. The GOAT. Yeah, this is my first time playing Doki Doki. Shanks is single, by the way. Yeah, well, I'm not. Why would you tell me that? Just saying. Listen. I can enjoy a man's content without thinking I want to date them, okay? What is this? The goat! Okay, dude. Oh my god, I miss my own like version of this one. I feel like I removed it. I removed it. Sucks. Platonic appreciation? Exactly. You did remove it. I did because we are not demi dank anymore. I have to like ask somebody. I have to ask like Ashley to recreate it. We'll see. We shall see. Can I be honest with you guys? I'm very tired and like reading. Can we play Valorant? I'm tired. I'm gonna save. I'm saving. No? I wanna play Valorant, bro. She can't read Sag. Okay. 1 for continuing Doki Doki. 2 for continuing for Valo. I think I can tell, like, based on the chat. That's so much of Valorant, bro. You're trolling. No, you gotta remember, reading too much makes my brain hurt. Okay, not because I'm stupid or something. Reset with that thought process, actually. It's not because of me. Like, YouTubers do it all the time. They don't read. Like, you know, straight up, they do 30 minutes of content and then they stop and it'll continue out in the next day. You know what I mean? I've read for a total of almost 2 hours of this game. My mouth hurts. I'm putting my I'm putting the pop filter back on. I'm tired, dude. I can't do it anymore. I'm playing my dude. Oh shit. How do I get out? What the fuck? Hello? Oh, dude, that's good. I thought my computer crashed.